Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Welcome to another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. You made it to Friday, y'all. Now, a lot of you guys probably might be off work. As you can see, I am on my way into work this morning, but I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great day. Hope you enjoyed some Black Friday shopping on Thursday, right? Wednesday. They start doing it super early these days. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to welcome you to another episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from Build a Lasting Legacy. If you're joining us for the first time, we do this every Monday and Friday, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so mark your calendar to join us on Mondays and Fridays, right? Or to join me, rather. Hey, Reginald, what's up? What's up? Good morning to you, sir. As you guys come on the video, make sure you drop a comment, especially if you're catching the replay, because if you're catching the replay, I won't be able to say what's up during the video, obviously. Hey, Zeta, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. All right, y'all, so y'all know how I do. We're going to go ahead and get this message started. So I actually want to talk about something I saw someone else posted on Instagram yesterday. And I was like, man, that's so true. So I wanted to share it with you all this morning. And so he had posted that, Thanksgiving, you'll eat up all the food and everything. And then after you eat, like immediately you're like, oh man, I ate too much food. I feel stuffed. Why did I do that? Right? It was just so good though. And you're just like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? But then a few hours later, you go back and get another plate, right? Because you're feeling better, right? At first, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm stuffed. Y'all know that feeling when you just literally ate too much, right? There's a difference in you just eat enough and you're like, okay, that was good, to like, oh, I feel miserable now. So you be at that point like, I feel miserable. But a couple hours later, when you don't, you go get another plate, right? You go get another plate, or you go ahead and grab some of those desserts that you missed the first time. Go ahead and get some of that pie or those cakes or whatever. But you were just saying how miserable you were. You were just saying how stuffed you were. You were just saying, oh my goodness, I don't want to feel like this. But then we go back for more, right? So just like in life, there's certain situations that we're in and we don't like the situation. We're like, man, this is terrible, right? I'm tired of this job, or, I'm tired of being broke, or I'm tired of being in this particular situation, this relationship, whatever the case may be. But we don't do anything to change it. As a matter of fact, we keep going back to the same situation, right? We keep working the same job, even though we're tired of it. We keep going to the same, doing the same things every single day, even though we're tired of it. We know what we need to change. We know what we can do differently, but we keep doing the same things over and over again. And that's so true. So just like going back for that food after you were already stuffed the first time and you said, I'm not going to overeat like that anymore, we go back to the same things on a daily basis. I talked about something similar to this the other day. I was just talking about how sometimes we get so comfortable in the discomfort that we just give up on trying to change it. So this is a similar situation, right? This is pretty much the same thing. You just keep doing the same things over and over again, knowing the results are going to be bad. But I think sometimes it's just like, well, it's good at the time, right? Like with the Thanksgiving food, it is good when you're eating the food. It tastes so good. So it's like, oh, I'm going to go back and get some more. But sometimes too much of a good thing can turn into a bad thing, right? That's just like when you're working on your business. I know some people that are entrepreneurs and they say, okay, I'm working on my business, so I'm not going to watch TV. I'm not going to have any fun. I'm just going to work on my business. But at the same time, you got to do some other things. Sometimes you got to take time out for yourself, right? Everything is in moderation. So even if you are a business owner, even if you're working on a big goal in life, sometimes you got to take a break from that. You can't just work, right? You got to take a break from that. So it's okay to like watch television sometimes, or to go on a vacation, because if not, you'll get burnt out, right? So too much of anything can be bad, right? Too much work can be bad. Too much leisure can be bad. You have to find the balance. So just like too much Thanksgiving food can be bad, I'm not telling you to go through Thanksgiving and not eat. That's crazy. That's the whole point of Thanksgiving. But just don't overdo it, right? Just don't overdo it. So that's today's message, is don't overdo it. There's certain things that we do and we just do too much. It's not that the thing we're doing is bad. It's just we're doing too much of it, right? It could be a good thing. Like I said, it's good to work on your business, or it's good to, read, or whatever it is, personal development. That's good, right? Eating Thanksgiving food, it's good. Watching TV is good sometimes, right? It can be good. Just don't do it too much. You got to find that balance. So you got to figure out what your goal is and figure out how can I reach my goal, but also have that balance, because too much of a good thing can be bad. Too much of a bad thing can be bad. Too much of anything can be bad, right? So there's a lot of things that we do that aren't bad necessarily by themselves if we do it in moderation, but it's just we overdo it. I think a lot of times, and I'm speaking to myself as well, we find something that we like to do and we just overdo it. So all I'm asking you to do is do things in moderation, right? Let's not get carried away. You don't have to go back on Thanksgiving and eat 5 plates. Like some of y'all have already planned to eat Thanksgiving food like every 3 hours today, right? You already got your plate set up. You don't have to, right? Moderation. So that's part of the message today. So part of the message is to do things in moderation. But the other part of the message is when we know we need to change something, let's just go ahead and do something different, right? Like, you know, you don't need to overeat. So don't go back for that second plate. You know where the problem lies. You know how you ended up feeling miserable in the first place, because you ate too much. So why go back and eat too much again, and you're going to be right back in the situation, right? So just like in life, you know why you may be overweight, because you eat too much, or maybe because you're not working out. So why keep eating too much and not working out? Why not change those things, right? That's just like if you were cooking Thanksgiving food yesterday and you left something in the oven too long and it burned. Next time you cook it, hopefully you're not going to leave it in the oven for the same amount of time. You learn from the past. You learn from bad situations. You learn from mistakes, right? So you wouldn't overcook that same item again. So why in life do we keep doing the same things over and over again and getting the results that we don't want, right? Some of us are unhappy with our jobs, but we never look for a new job, or we never look for other sources of finances, like a business or something like that. We know we're unhappy, but we don't do anything to change it. So all I'm asking you to do is change it, right? So there's 2 messages in today's message. So all you gotta do is change it. You know, there was a time when I was at a job that, man, there were some days I was like, I hate this job. I hate it. But when I went home, it was okay. I hated it in the moment because of what I had to do. You know, I was working at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and we had to like wash cars. Sometimes it was super cold outside. Sometimes it was super hot outside. And in that moment, I hated it. But once I got home, I didn't do anything to change it. I didn't look for any other jobs. I didn't do anything. I just stayed there. I knew what the problem was. The problem was I didn't like washing cars in the super cold or in the super hot. And I knew the solution was to find another job. But I didn't. Why? Why do we do that? And I don't have the answer to why we do that. I don't have the answer. I think it's just sometimes we get comfortable. But I'm asking you not to be comfortable going forward the rest of this year and into 2019. Stop being comfortable. You know what the problem is. You know what the solution is. Take some different steps to get to the solution. That's it. Let's just do something different. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm just asking you to do something a little bit different so you can get a different result. Stop doing the same activities, getting the same results day in and day out. Because truth be told, you could have been changed the situation a long time ago if you would have just changed your activities. Change your activities, you change your results. But if nothing changes, then nothing changes. So if you don't do anything different, you're not going to get anything different, right? So that's all I have for y'all this morning. I just wanted y'all to think about that a little bit, because I just think that was sometimes we just need to think about stuff. Sometimes we don't change stuff because it's not really brought to our attention. Like, we know what we're doing every day, but when we don't sit down and consciously think about it, then we just don't do anything different. So I just want to throw that out there. Just a little food for thought. Just something for you to think about as we go into the new year. Because I know you guys want something different. Even if you had a great year this year, next year can be better, but you got to do something different, right? You got to do something different, or it's just going to be the same. So that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed this message. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Jerry. What's up? Courtney, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hey, Lynn. You know, I like to do the shout outs at the end instead of just in the middle now. But I appreciate y'all for jumping on. I hope everybody is having an awesome Friday. Don't do too much Black Friday shopping now. Remember, like I said earlier, everything is okay in moderation. So let's not get out of control. But one website you can shop on is my website, of course. Okay, I got the Black Friday sales for Build a Lasting Legacy. Get you some t-shirts, hoodies. I got you can get a t-shirt and a hoodie for $50. Usually the hoodie's $40, the shirt's $25, but I'm giving y'all a deal. So definitely shop on my website, but let's just not get too carried away with the shopping, all right? I'll drop the link below this after I'm done. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out. As always, I love y'all. It's great to see you guys on in the morning, and I just want you to make it a great day. But in order to do that, you got to get off of Facebook right now and get out there and be great on purpose today, okay? I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the choice to be great. So I want each and every one of you to choose greatness on this Friday and every single day going forward. And that's it. I would just want y'all to absolutely kill it. So remember, moderation. Don't do too much of anything. You got to find that balance. And then the second thing is, when you see that something's not working out, just change it. Do something different. And then you'll get different results. That's it. That's the 2 takeaways for today. So if you missed the whole video, like, that sums it up. You could definitely go back and watch from the beginning. But that's pretty much it. All right, y'all. I'm Pinique. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. I hate when I try to stop the video and it don't stop. Like, I don't understand what's going on with this iPad. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all later.